G'day. In this video, what I want to do is run you through a review that we ran recently on this particular product, which is an Eazi-Grip Pro tank pads or tank grips. I love the product. I've actually tried them on every single bike that I've got. Before I run through the review specifically, why would you even want to have tank pads on a motorcycle? Well, a lot of motorcycle riders, particularly those who don't race or don't spend any time on track, misunderstand the way that you connect to a motorcycle. The primary way to connect to the motorcycle is through your lower body, right through your legs and thighs and ankles and that type of thing. Because if you're not connected to the bike appropriately through the lower body, what happens is you start to connect to the bike through the handlebars. So you hang onto these, you put your weight there under braking, under acceleration and that type of thing. The problem with that is that it creates a number of problems. Number one, if you're braking and all of your weight is here, what that's going to do is hamper your ability to be able to steer the bike effectively and quickly. The second thing is, if you're hanging onto these bars, and this is your primary source of controlling your body's position on the bike, then as you're throttling and steering, you may be inadvertently adding forces to the bike, which is counterproductive to what you're trying to do through cornering and can often contribute to motorcycle crashes. So better attachment to the bike allows you to get the weight off the bars and allows the bars to do the job that they're there for, and that is to, first of all, steer the bike and present other controls within easy reach. So these are an important part of the portfolio or accessorization of these bikes, particularly a sport bike of this nature. Now, why this particular product? What I love about it, and I should backtrack a little bit, I've ridden thousands of kilometres with this particular product attached to the bike. We have these attached in a slightly different form to the S1000RRs that we use in the Californian Superbike School here in Australia. This particular version is the Pro version, and the Pro version is slightly got a much tighter grid pattern on it. Now, a few things I really like about this particular product. First of all, this nice tight grid pattern, it grips really well. So the quality of the rubber means that these do the job exactly as they're supposed to do. Grip the leather, grip your jeans in such a way that you get some traction on the tank here and you can connect to the bike effectively. The second thing I like about these is the quality of the glue. One of the problems I've experienced in many other products is that, particularly up here in the extreme heat of the North Queensland environment, which is where I do most of my street riding, is the glue starts to become visible on the outside and you can see them peeling and lifting, and it's both unsightly and you're starting to lose the effectiveness of the product themselves. In the case of Eazi-Grip Pro, the quality of the glue is exceptional, and this is the thing that I've found in applying these on every single bike that I've got. We followed the instructions exactly as they're described. We've cleaned the tank before we put these on with an alcohol solution. They give you that in the kit. We then applied these and we let them sit overnight to let them cure properly. And what I've found is, now having done maybe 1,000 kilometres with this particular product, is that they have not lifted in any way. No glue is visible. So it's maintained its aesthetic appeal and maintain its ability to perform and do the job. There's no glue visible on the top of the tank or on the leathers or anything like that. So love the way that they attach. The final thing is that these are made beautifully. They fit very well. They maintain the aesthetics of the bike itself in terms of fitting within the lines of the tank, right? They don't wrap right around and come up here, right? You can get additional items that would give you tank protection if that's what you're looking for, but I'm just looking for the attachment to the bike. I'm not necessarily that concerned with the center there. So overall, I don't have a ranking scale. All I can say is I have these on every single bike that I have. I've got a number of motorcycles. I love it. I'm going to continue to use these. Highly recommend these. Go out and get yourself a set. I think you're going to be fairly happy with it.